Hi, I'm Drew Nichols, and I'm here with Derek Wilkins. How's it going, Derek?
Hey Drew, how's it going? Hey, how's the weather down in sunny Boca Raton? Is it sunny?
Yeah, it's nice and sunny, as you can probably see here. I've got a little scruff because we just got back from a vacation up in North Carolina. Just came into the office, and I saw that we both have a lot of clients here in Florida who are kind of researching long-term care insurance. I was looking through my files, and quite a few of them. Did you see the bulletin that came through while I was gone?
You know what? I did. I've been expecting this, but I didn't know when the day would actually come. But it's
Yeah.
here, and I guess in summary, for residents in Florida, I noticed myself that I have a lot of customers I've mailed quotes to in Florida where Genworth has the lowest rates, and I'm sure you've seen the same.
Yeah, no, Genworth's been very competitive in Florida, and most other states they have rolled out new policy forms. So in other words, basically same stuff or similar, but much higher prices. That is just now hitting Florida. It looks like in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, the Florida residents up until now they've been basing Genworth has been basing the cost of the product on the 2008 rate structure of the Classic, Select, and the Privileged Choice.
Yep.
Now that the Genworth Privileged Choice Flex is rolled out, it's about a 20-30% move in cost.
It could be even more than that because the biggest change I see in this bulletin. Now, what we're talking about is new long-term care insurance policyholders. This does not affect you if you've already got a policy. You can stop watching right now. But
Yeah,
if
just
you're
for
thinking about researching long-term care insurance and you're a Florida resident, starting on November 5th, and the application's got to be turned in by the 12th, you will no longer be able to get a preferred health discount. Now, that's major, don't you think?
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, no, I mean the people who exercise, eat right, they're being grouped in with essentially the smokers. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
because
And a lot of people don't think they can get preferred rates because they take like a blood pressure or cholesterol or some maintenance medication like that. But that's definitely not the case, is it?
yeah, I'd say blood pressure medication is probably one of the most, if not the most common medication.
Yeah.
And Genworth, their underwriting criteria is if your blood pressure reading has averaged in the past year 135 over 85 or better, you still have a shot at the preferred rates. You obviously it's not guaranteed, but you have a shot. So
Yeah.
the blood pressure does not automatically exclude you from those preferred rates.
And what we're talking about here is a 10 or 20% discount off of net premium. So we ran a few before and after plans just to see what it would look like. And, someone who could get a coverage right now for, let's say, the one we ran was $2,000 a year in premium. That premium is going to go up, depending on their health classification, all that kind of stuff, to, anywhere from $2,700 up to almost $3,000. So this is substantial, and they can still grandfather in if they act in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So the dates again to recap are November the 5th.
Yep.
The application must have a signature date on, and then it must be physically received in their home office in Richmond, Virginia by November the 12th at 3 p.m. And they do take faxes.
I'm glad you mentioned at 3 p.m. because I remember Mass Mutual did something similar to this, and we may have some clients from back then that kind of remember us ringing that alarm bell. They missed out on that one. We were we were faxing at 4:59 to get into that window. But now it's 3 p.m. So that'll be a busy week for all of us.
Yeah, it will. It will, and it's such a huge savings for Florida residents for the Genworth plan. So if you've been thinking about, jumping on board, now's a great time in Florida because you're never going to see lower rates than this in Florida.
Yep, yep, and it's interesting for those that are kind of thinking about buying one of these policies. A lot of them we've been talking to for a couple years, and it's a timing thing, and it may not be the right time for them to buy when they first started researching this a couple months ago or even years ago. But when something like this comes through, it tends to get a lot of clients, kind of wake up reality, right?
Yeah, it does. I see a lot of. I mean, I've been doing this for, I guess, my 15th year.
Yeah, you're the old salt here.
And a lot of times people will contact us right after or when they're in the process of putting mom or dad in the nursing home or in the assisted living facility, and it's such a, a busy confusing time for them. They just don't have time to think about themselves. But at the same time, they contact us because it's a concern of
They
theirs.
want to
So
put
they're
the ball in motion and see how much it costs, and they want to buy ultimately. They just don't have time at that moment.
yeah, yeah, and it's But again, if you're in that boat and you've been considering this, whether things have slowed down for you or not, I mean, if you want to buy long-term care insurance, you want to go ahead and do it now if you like the company Genworth,
And
because
I mean, let's be realistic. How long do you think this entire process takes somebody? If let's say they're watching this and they decide, you know what, I want to just go ahead and get it started. I'm tired of waiting around. They're not going to have to invest a ton of time into this process. We make it really easy.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, they'd go to ltctree.com. They'd fill out an information request form.
If they haven't already. If you don't already have quotes from us.
Yeah, if you don't have quotes, then one of our licensed agents will get back in touch with you, and within a day at the most, and we'll either email or mail you a hard copy of quotes. And if you wanted to apply, we'd email you some medical questions, answer about 7 pages of questions, sign a medical release form, and then as long as we get it in by physically hits their home office by the 12th, signed on the 5th.
At 3 p.m.
That's it. And they don't require money with the application either. So.
Yeah, no, you're not going to have to put any money down. And I think that's a lot of people, that doesn't really hold them back. It's just they think it's going to take a lot longer than it does to fill out those medical questions. Assuming you know who your doctor is, it probably takes 15 or 20 minutes to actually go through the application process. You do it at your home. You're not going to have somebody sitting there badgering you. It's a very straightforward process.
Yeah, and there'll be a prepaid FedEx envelope in there to ship everything back.
Yeah, with this deadline, you can just scan it, email it back, or fax it back into us either way. So, that is the most major. Just to recap, in Florida, you will pay more for your long-term care insurance, whether you're healthy or not, if you wait until after the November 5th/12th deadline. You will also, in Florida, no longer be able to get the lifetime benefit. That's major.
Yeah, the unlimited benefit period, that's going away.
Yeah.
So it's
if you want to pay it off in 10 years, have a lot of clients down here. They may have done well, moved in from somewhere else, and they want to get it taken care of while they've still got income coming in. That's going away. You're not going to be able to pay it off in 10 years or pay up to 65 anymore.
Yeah. So I guess the summary for our Florida folks who are considering, who've talked with us before, or who are interested in learning more right now, there's, I guess, 3 main things that are hitting Florida. The prices are going up. On the November the 5th, about 30%, could be a little bit more. They're eliminating the unlimited benefit period, and they're eliminating the paid-up options such as the 10-pay and pay to 65.
Yep. So you can buy things now that you will not be able to buy in a couple weeks. So we want to keep these short and sweet, but if you're in Florida and you're interested, get in touch with us. You can call our main office and ask for either Derek or I. The number is 800-800-6139. That's 1-800-800 again, 6139. Or our website, which is ltctree.com.
Yep, that's it. Hey, well, thanks for your time today, and we'll be back with you with another video podcast here shortly.
Yeah, it's good seeing you, Derek.
See you, Drew.
All right, bye.